Okay, so we've done the really hype KI intro.
We have.
We've done it a couple times now.
It's old hat now.
What we don't really do often.
We've done it.
What we don't really do often is the quiet, mellow Killer Instinct.
Yeah. No, fuck that Killer Instinct.
Shadow Lords.
Hot Topic Lords. You see that Hot Topic commercial from 1993?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. There's kids that just look really like droopy and they're wearing Rage shirts.
Okay.
And the stores were the same in 93. They were the same.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Know your audience.
Then pick who you think I want.
Well, the obvious is Saberwolf.
But is it?
But I think you've moved on a little bit since then. I'm gonna say you're probably gonna go for
Conra.
You want Tusk, don't you?
No, I don't.
You don't want Rash?
I don't want that Rash. I don't want Rash. I don't want Syphilis. I don't want anything.
Do you want General Ram?
No,
you want
don't.
Hisako.
Hisako. Yeah, no, take TJ. I think we're fine with that. What costume though? Because TJ's got the most costumes
does,
of all.
I have some strong feelings about what I prefer, but
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
We've got the set.
Yeah, no, Christmas
Let's get
TJ.
Christmas.
Let's run that shit.
Okay.
Now, we could be in motherfucker that's always trying to ice skate uphill.
Some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate up here.
Or we can go old school or really old school, or but I think we should show some love for our boy Kick.
Sure, why not?
Prepare yourself
For important, powerful packs and craftable items. Are you ready? As Max would say, let's go!
Yeah.
Here we
The
go.
arrival of Gargos is imminent.
Speaking
As
of
this corruption
Max.
spreads, the barrier
Yeah, I think
between
he
worlds
worked on
weakens,
this mode a little bit, wrote
allowing
some
his
story
omens
stuff
to
maybe.
reach Earth and secure the gateways for his arrival. Arya tells you to work with Conra to track down powerful items and guardians. Make yourself stronger. These will help aid you
There's
in
the
your
mimic
battles
skins.
against mimics
Oh.
and ultimately the Shadow Lord. You must defeat him.
What a complete
or the
package
Earth
of a
will
game,
be
man.
destroyed. Remember
Yeah,
to make
it
yourself
took a while
stronger.
to get there, but
Gargos
it's
will
probably the
arrive
most
no matter
complete.
what you do.
It
But
has
you can
something for
prepare
everybody.
yourself for his arrival.
All right, here. Welcome to XCOM.
You're not even that wrong. It's XCOM, a choose your own adventure, and those Assassin's Creed missions where you sent out your teams. Remember that shit?
Yeah. Who would have thought this screen would be an LP
This
on the
is fight
channel?
games.
These
are fighting games.
So these Pokemon
Yeah.
are gonna be our little buddies.
Yeah.
Going to make a deal.
So Conra spins in the
And
background.
shows you some packs of cards.
Packs of cards.
Oh, Conra.
So you see it gives you it tells you exactly what you're going to get.
Oh my god, these and just the foil casing on
Right?
these makes it look like you want to spend some money, don't
So you can either spend real money, KI gold to buy it, or you spend the in-game currency, which
Yeah.
is those blue diamond shapes that you get.
Sectets or whatever.
Yeah,
the
no
fuck.
sectets, Koopy sandwiches.
Yeah. By the way,
Yes.
welcome to Killer Instinct's new mode, Shadow Lords.
We did say this.
The LP that we're going to be playing. It's a turn-based adventure fight.
Yeah, it's a turn-based adventure fight game.
There is another dimension, the astral plane. It is ruled by the evil
It is ruled by
tyrant.
David
this
Suzuki.
This is what I was
Long
looking
ago,
for, yeah.
The other astral beings resisted this Shadow Lord.
This
Oh.
Cadillac of demons.
Stole their powers.
That fatty.
Good creatures known as guardians.
These chin
fled from
Pokemon.
Gargos.
Chin Pokemon is Super You Love Toy #1.
Escaping to other dimensions. And they sealed the astral plane behind them, so that the corruption of Gargos could
Everyone's
never taint
super
another
scared
world.
of him.
Now
Fucking
Gargos
Conra is
invading
the
the Earth
source
with his army
and
of duplicate
solution
fighters
to
called
everything.
mimics.
Look, you get your
Twisted
voice
demigod must be
that looks
stopped,
really cool.
Or he will enslave the human race forever.
Why'd they have to show me that
Shadow
one?
Lords.
The Kung Fu master Kim Wu has inherited one of the last free astral beings, the Dragon Spirit, and Gargos will stop at nothing to take it from her. The warrior monk Jago is no stranger to the treacheries of Gargos.
So we should be
He comes
friends.
from an alliance of killer instinct.
An
and
alliance of
ultra-tech
sliding
fighters,
art.
And he asks Kim to join their war against the merciless Shadow Lord.
Please be helping me.
And together, we can rule this universe for eternity.
But Jago will
explodes.
never
Yeah.
again bow to the hated Gargos.
So then you
Nuh-uh.
so then you have to fight him, and you have no chance to survive.
No, you suck. You're the one that's bad, not me. I'm Jago. Oh, I beat him.
But he
What a
was
loser.
Touch my leg. Touch my
Gargos
leg.
You almost
is
tricked
merely
me,
toying.
idiot.
The
And
Shadow
now
Lord
true
reveals
Gargos
his new
appears.
and even more powerful self.
I like that. Taking
Old
the
skin.
classic skin,
Summons
new
all
skins,
of
and
his
making
remaining
story
shadow
shit
energy
with them.
for a final desperate attack. But the Shadow Lord is too powerful, and Jago is Sorcerer Conra, a wielder of ancient
Smells
magics.
cards in the
He
area.
tells Kim that the Killer Instinct fighters need her help to build a weapon.
Has
capable of
decided to
defeating
give you a
Gargos.
shiny. You're coming with me. Back to hell, idiot. Conra brings them back to the Flare compound. This is
Oh,
the
the
fun
random
stuff.
chance, right?
These are the fun little like choose your own adventure stuff.
Okay, Arya tells you to go to Conra's lair in the Sahara Desert. You trek across the blazing sands and arrive at a forbidden archive. The desiccated figure of a sorcerer appears before you, materializing from a whirlwind of sand. Eat shit, old Ric Flair.
How dare you speak to that way to me? You have much to learn, Thunder, about courtesy. You'll catch more flies with honey, as the old saying goes. Now defeat this bullshit Amazonian princess. Oh, if Thunder says anything,
She looks like a reboot character right now.
kind of does. Ooh,
I don't mind
I don't mind that.
I got
Thunder's
a
like-
fucking wolf on my head.
Thunder's like, but you're green. I don't know how I should feel.
Watch out.
I'm green too, right now. I just realized something really stupid.
I can't right now, but I
You can, you totally can right now.
Nope.
You can't?
I'm pressing it. I can't do it right
Because
now.
if you're noted, there you go. Go to help and options.
Uh-oh.
Go to reposition HUD
Uh-oh.
and press Y. There you go.
What
Select.
happened?
Because since we're synced with my data, I
Your
got rid of
TV.
all the HUD because I was recording something that required me to get rid of all the HUD.
Oh.
So I didn't know that
What
it,
the
it
fuck?
takes those minute options.
What mysterious.
What mysterious videos.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can understand a bit more what's happening.
Yeah.
That was like some type. Go,
Oh.
go whack
oh,
that shit.
Oh.
You got that shit. Yeah, get it. It just kind of goes.
You just
goes
have to hit it
into
once, right?
Yeah, and sometimes there'll be epic chests that require combos to break open.
Oh shit. Devil May Cry.
You use shadows, like shadow moves on them, and some will be like, I need a key. And I'm like, what? What am I playing?
Can you miss it?
Yeah.
And not open it?
Yeah, there's a timer about how fast you can. You need to break it open
Oh,
before the
fuck.
timer expires.
Chest
So.
rush. Right. I beat your stupid mimic. That means I don't have to be nice.
Kara emerges from the shadows where he
I
had been watching the fight. He hands you a giant key. Well done, Thunder. Here is there is a particular organ infused with magics called the odorous wolf heart. It's a powerful item that will aid you in the alliance against Gargos. You must retrieve one from Count von Saberwolf's alchemical lab.
Wow.
If you end your turn, that's because it's like, all right, I want to get Gargos
A little bit closer.
A little bit closer.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Give him a little bit.
yeah.
Give him those shitty.
Why don't you pass that to
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
And I'll give Fasako a
give
go.
him give him those shitty countries that don't matter.
Yeah, like Asia.
Hey, I didn't say any by name.
You didn't. Always thinking about that Hisako blowjob.
Oh. Oof.
I know Kenny is always saying about, like, I don't care. Melina, let's go.
Yeah.
He's all about that lifestyle. Mimic, my Naginata will teach you the meaning of pain.
Kenny can have that lifestyle.
Hisako, you should have remained in your grave. Why would Glacius just so mean, even as a mimic?
Suck. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're blocking. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Chest. She walks too slow. Okay.
The lead scientist
from the Ultratech facility approaches you.
The mimics have destroyed most of our equipment before you arrived. If you'd be willing to trade some of your materials, we could continue our research. Undead Japanese baby.
So, the world is turning.
Yes. So this is turn 2.
Corruption. I'm really feeling like I'm getting thrown into the deep end here, man.
You really are.
Like I.
Wooly, just fight.
All right. You
Yeah.
look around, but cannot find your enemy. There appears to be nothing around.
What an awesome mission.
Pump. Get that pump.
You
pump,
practice
pump.
a flurry of offensive movements, amping
yeah,
yourself
yeah,
up,
yeah.
get hype. After some time, an enemy just shows up. They look surprised.
TJ would be flexing when no one's around.
Yeah. I'm the champ.
I'm back from my glory, yeah. These guys talk shit, but I'm more prepared.
You're fighting no one, TJ.
That's great.
That wasn't when I was playing the beta. That wasn't in there.
Nice.
It just said combo breaker normally. It didn't say psychic breaker. Yeah, got the loot.
Only the champ gets the loot. He's really happy.
He's really happy.
The
Got that
outcome
loot.
was really successful.
You arrive at Count von Saberwolf's mansion. You enter the ballroom that now serves as Werewolf's lab, the place where he tries to cure himself with this bullshit. A mimic version of the vampire mirror.
Lycanthropy.
I am a servant of Gargos. You will bow before the Shadow Lord. Speak, idiot! You will not deceive me. By the gloves of Rastafari, you will pay.
Of Rastafari, the Haile Selassie, I.
I thought that would work. Just suck up the treasure. Suck it up. Oh! Skeleton key.
Yeah.
Oh, I got so much bullshit.
You can't command grab treasure.
You should be able to.
Conra appears by your side, emerging from a miniature sandstorm. Excellent, you've won the odorous wolf heart. It is one of the most powerful potions. When you consume this in battle, your attacks are unstoppable and will surge with shadow power, gaining the ability to do many shadow moves for a short time.
No one knew that such a stinky, disgusting wolf heart could be so powerful.
The prompt is ask what is next. Now, Hisako, you need to find this. Why am I turning into the evil act?
Now you must still survive.
To renounce the path of darkness. Fuck the
Ignore
graving.
that shit. Fuck the code.
Fuck the engraving.
Now is no time to be dancing about. Yes, you've been poisoned in the traditional Thunder way.
My poison walks with the light. There you go.
Like you just get a buff that just says huge cheating. 15 astral energy. Haggle. Returning mission. I'm gonna haggle. You waste a few hours searching for the spot marked on the map in Doaville. Looks like you've been swindled. You're returning your mission with lighter pockets and a foul mood.
TJ Combo, you should come stay at my hotel.
Who's TJ Combo? I wrote down BJ Combo. The Ram's like, yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. Like what's going on there.
But it's like the opposite of Pokemon because your buddy's just floating around and you're doing the fighting. You know?
Well, he's helping you.
Imagine that. Imagine a kid's anime where like you find an animal buddy, but then it's like, but it doesn't do anything and you have to go fight. Like you're straight up just fighting other kids and that's all it is.
So nothing changes.
Nothing changes. All you're doing is violently getting into fights with other elementary school kids. Fight kids.
Fight kids. Oh, that's pretty good.
Like all your buddy does is like encourages you to fight.
Like-
And like you beat up a kid in your class and it's like, you've learned a new move, kid. You want to go try it out?
I guess. And then you get your ass kicked and you're down the floor and you look at your animal buddy and he's smoking up against the wall. Not like barely noticing. Yeah, you're doing real good, kid.
Not bad, not bad. You can try to force the doors open, but resulting noise may draw more mimics to the scene.
Don't
Open the door!
This door. Whoa! You slam against the doors until they finally open with a booming crash. It is not subtle.
A mimic Shadow Jago.
But you're going to get a good chest. You have to fight 2 guys in a row, though. That's what I meant.
Okay.
So you might definitely have to use your resources here.
Okay. Your miserable fate was ordained in the other realm.
It's not a bad line from Thunder.
Yeah. It's like, I don't really care what happens to those crows afterwards. They're probably going to be pretty sick, not knowing what they're feasting on.
So it's cool that, like, depending on who you bring on your team, they do say unique things to themselves. Like,
little bit.
it'd be weird if Orchid was like, the crows will feast upon your flesh. Like, what? Remember when I promised to kill you last? I lied.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're just throwing random bullshit lines in there, random references?
Dude, remember that all of Tusk's taunts for your profile card, they're all Schwarzenegger
They're all...
quotes.
Okay.
Oh, look at that big one! Yeah, this is the tank chest. Do a shadow, do a shadow. Oh, oh, there's another one! Oh, shit.
He doesn't know what to do.
Oh, God! Thunder's like Nintendo 64! You got the sun,
The
you
earth.
got Shadow Matter and Spirit Core. You got those are all the slots, so you filled up the slots with like every.
Am I building a Gundam?
Yes, the Thunder Gundam. Thunder needs me badly.
Yeah, Thunder's dying.
He's just like at the Killer Instinct like base. Thunder's just dead on the floor, and like TJ's like on his phone, and Hisako's just like leaning against the wall, and they're like, "All right, what do you want us to do?"
He just had 2 back-to-back fights.
Oh, me had rough day. Just throw a bunch of relics and loot at him.
Some odorous wolf hearts. Some stinky wolf
Just start
hearts.
throwing organs on Thunder.
Okay.
He'll be fine. Your adventure to the City of Dawn isn't done. You spot an alabaster with its lid still sealed. So, Ghost could shoot out. It could shoot poison in my face. Or I could use her rockets.
Face my mighty rock!
I'll smash it with a rock.
Ah!
The stone jar explodes with a resounding crack, spraying you with pickled rodent brain gum. Now the disgusting, stinky ghost Asako smells
it.
gross. But you are the proud owner. Look, a scroll of restore dossier was... Dude, this is like Umbrella Chronicles, where fucking
man.
Umbrella is stuffing like dossiers and files inside what? Fluorescent lighting tubes? Sugoi.
Are mimics just wandering the streets? Like
It's like later Street Fighters.
because
Everyone's wandering. You decided to play it safe and abandoned. Asako has decided not to loot.
if you're just standing around at a warehouse and there's a chance that mimics will approach you, that means the world is already fucked.
It's fucking Stardust Crusaders.
Oh, stand users are drawn together.
No, Dio is Gargos.
Yeah.
And because Gargos is here, mimics are just appearing. TJ is like,
TJ
yeah, pull me
can
in,
do it.
coach.
I think TJ can do it with free
TJ
shadow
would be like,
moves.
I'm not using no pickled rodent shit. Oh.
Cinder's looking for a sparring partner to practice some new moves on. How about we make this interesting? Wager all the gems.
All the KI gems.
Fuck you. TJ never turns down a bet. Shit, I should have healed.
Shit.
Why'd I wager? Why'd
Why'd it gotta be like that?
I should have wagered the stinky wolf heart. It looks weird because it's like his face is slowly getting covered with more red. So it just looks like he painted his mouth red.
It's weird.
It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Nah, man.
You saving the world or you just
No, we're playing. We're playing.
doing face paints now?
This strange creature was born from the possession of Jago by the demon Omen. Shago, as some should some name him, wields a fireball called Shendo Kuken, and he sees with hatred for Jago. But now you must fight a mimic version of Shadow Jago, a mockery of a mockery.
Yeah, that is actually
a tank chest. So be prepared to do those combos
a real combo
to knock it open.
Okay. But I can't command grab it.
I can't believe that because Shago's a made up fighting game term for him. There you go. Nice. Remember, you're gonna have the tank chest.
Tank chest. Save my instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't do Samamish. Do like ankle slicer. That should be it. Yeah, it's as if you get the meter all the way to the end by the time the counter runs out.
Oh, okay.
So you got everything there. You just have to stack up that combo super hard, basically.
It flew open. It's like, okay, take my
oh, you're take it.
Jesus,
you can take it off.
Oh. Fuck.
You're crazy, man. Shadow particles.
You will never open me. Oh, God. Oh.
Just taking a go. Don't touch me.
Ah, who's behind me? What was that?
Up there. There's a bird. So while we've been playing this, I've been getting text messages from Crime Tina saying 2 birds are in the house and they won't leave. And I was like, what are the cats doing? They're like, they're hiding.
Yeah.
Conra reappears and leers at you, licking his dry lips. You know what, Thunder? I might be able to start using you for more important assignments.
Yeah.
What would you want, since it's Thunder, what do you want me to say?
When you equip the melatonin to the fighters,
you'll sleep good.
No, that's melanin.
That's melanin. What's melatonin again?
Wait, hold on.
Look at that little bottle you have.
Melatonin lets you sleep good. You're
there
right.
You go.
Melanin is the black people stuff.
Okay.
But now you must retrieve another important relic.
You unlocked the dossier for black people.
It's fine.
That's sleep good.
Sleepy black people. Listen, tell Crime Tina the only way to get the birds out of the house is to get a sheet and you trap the bird in the sheet and then you carry it outside.
Okay, all right, well, I'll say. Inside the chest is a heaping bounty of valuable materials. Before you collect them, a mimic Asako comes crashing through the bodies. She comes. She's a ghost.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take the mimic out and collect your reward. So all that is we're gonna get a tank chest at the end. So that's cool.
Heaping bounty.
She's not the fucking Kool-Aid man. So watching kung fu movies.
And we'd always, I forgot the movie, but we'd watch it and they had all the different animal styles. And there's the snake style, and the tiger style, and the crane style and stuff, exactly. So, and at the end when we'd be play fighting, my fucking cousin, he would do snake style and put his hands into the snake bite hands.
Oh, yeah.
But then he'd pinch you really hard for real while we were fighting.
I guess that's like a snake biting.
And it fucking sucks, because we're when we're doing the tiger palm, we're not actually scratching you. So what the fuck, man? Stop doing the snake pinch. And he's like, nah, I am the snake.
No.
Right? And so it got so bullshit that after a while we had to ban snake style.
It was deemed too powerful.
Snake style is not allowed when you're fucking play fighting because if you pinch it hurts too much. Every other style is cool because you can have fun with it, but not snake style.
It's deemed too OP.
It's he refused to fake it. He was wrestling stiff.
That's such a weird story.
He was wrestling stiff.
You can't wrestle stiff as a child. That's too much. Oh, shit. Come on.
Uh-oh. Who is the mimic and who is the real?
Let me out.
Oh my god, just spend it. There you go.
Fuck. I had a friend that would go over, and yeah, he would play fight. He had a little sister, and he always play fight yeah, come on play fight. She's like, no, and then he put her into this fucking submission hold.
Yeah, God.
And he'd be give up, and she'd be legit crying, and I'd be sitting there going, this is really uncomfortable.
Jesus, man. if you set the terms where you could initiate a play fight with the other person, like, okay, my brother and I, we basically had money in the bank rules when it came to play fighting, right?
If you get the item,
And no, it was just like, I can cash in on a play fight at any time. And it's like, I get a first sucker punch in, you take it, but then you're in there, right?
so like you could just be sitting there minding your own business, playing a video game, and your brother could just hit you over the head and then cash in the play fight.
And then we're going. Shit's rolling. But if your sister's not down at all,
She wasn't.
the fuck?
I don't know. You can't have money in the bank rules, but not tell someone that you have that, because it's not great.
Just come running in at lunchtime on the schoolyard. Stun her out of nowhere. You arrive at a sunny Mediterranean island. You stumble upon the entrance of a secret grotto filled with the ruins of an ancient Greek temple. But there's something alive in here. It's a mimic version of the immortal Tusk. He holds forth his sword, contemplating it with a fixed gaze. The other Tusk calls his blade Wargrim, Wolf's Wrath. But I have renamed mine. It will now be known forever as Kralok Gargos, Tooth of Gargos.
So dumb.
Why is Gargos invading the Earth?
Use the Omicron.
Use it.
I do not ask my master why he does what he does. The planets do not ask the sun why they circle it. Nay, they merely obey the laws of gravity. You're a fool to defy the Shadow Lord.
Sure. So that's
In other
it.
words, you do you, I'ma do me,
Exactly.
says Green Tusk.
Look at how depressed Tusk's portrait is.
Yeah, he's not really happy with the state of affairs.
It's kind of like when you have a character that has portraits that react to damage, and he's like in the middle stage. He's like, oh god, it's not going well. Yeah, I wanted to know about the lore of Moldy Finger.
We have folders of them.
Just teaching a combo walking around in Greece going, I found a moldy fingernail. I'm the champ.
But your shadow energy does not drain. You can even perform them one after the other. Go bonkers! What is this word, bonkers? Is that what the kids say these days? Turned? Are you getting turned? TK?
Why is everyone saying everything is lit?
How do you do, fellow kids?
I don't understand.
Of course it's lit. It's daytime. It's 12 o'clock. Why wouldn't it be lit?
2 full gores.
What is this dab that all the children are doing? I don't... A dab of what?
An
What
alliance.
quantifies? How much of a dab? A dollop?
A dollop. Release. No.
Lock that shit
Lock
up.
that shit up. You're fucking cultists of Gargos. An alliance does not negotiate with Gargos or his minions. You send the cultists to an Ultratech cultist detainment facility.
Conra arrives and sprays sand throughout the cave in jubilation.
Like sprays.
We know. I don't trust you, mummy.
Oh,
Ooh.
so humorous. Right, this is when the development team was like, he's not a mummy. Even though he's a fucking mummy.
Laughs insanely. Wow.
Conrad's origin, though.
Oh, because you called him a mummy.
Yeah. I was talking about they had those little documentaries in the definitive disc version of this. And they also have like a huge encyclopedia of all the Killer Instinct stuff. And remember I complained about like how in Overwatch, if you want to learn anything cool about the characters, you have to fucking go on the website and shit. And I wish they had at least had like a little profile when you go into the Heroes Gallery. And why can't their little storyline be there so people can like, you know, learn a bit more and not have to fucking go to a website every time. So for the definitive version, they compiled all those bullshit fanfic stories that they wrote about, I already complained about it, Orchid's grandmother being instrumental in the Fire Cat.
Yeah.
They uploaded all of that to the definitive edition so you can look through all of it and like, oh, it's so hilariously bad, some of them. Some of them are quite good, like Jago's. And you never read through all of them, right?
No.
You should read through Thunder's.
Okay.
It's actually super. His is one of the good ones, but some are so bad. Orchids is the worst.
I read Orchids, and that's the only one I read, and I was like, you are doing way too much right now.
You're doing
You need
way
to
too
calm
much.
it the fuck down.
Plus, Thunder and Jago and characters that are like that, they kind of like, they add extra detail, but it's still like what you think of the character. Like, Jago's still basically the same. But they turned Orchid, who is like this super suave secret agent and mysterious, and now she's like this fucking unstable psychopath. Yeah. And she's like, oh, growing up in orphanages, I burned them down with the fire cat. What are you, the fucking dude from V for Vendetta? Like, what is this craziness that you suddenly are you're changing like her kind of attitude and whatever? Like, Spinal's the same, and Cinder's like this crazy asshole that he's supposed to be. But for Orchid, she's just like all the time. It's like, imagine Street Fighter 6, like Chun-Li is just nuts.
Well, yeah, they had a book worth of story that they tried to cram into 3 paragraphs, and it was like, what do you got? It's like, okay, you grew up here and you learned this style, and your dad
protected her,
but then the fire cat, but then also your brother, and then also your obsession, and it's just like, oh my god,
a little too much for her.
Like 8 protagonists.
Orchid's origin.
Oh god. Yeah.
Draws his godlike power from the astral plane, but outside of his own realm, he is mortal. The spread of corruption transforms the earth to feed Gargos' power. As this corruption spreads, so does the Shadow Lord's power increase. His army of omens guards the portals that feed
all the
different
accessories.
bastards.
That's cool.
They are honored to bear a portion of his glorious might to this new domain.
Go, my Chin Pokemon.
Corruption spawns.
South America has reached 50% corruption, generating a Gargos power. The Fang of Gargos, it's increased damage. So, if we defeat this Omen and Ultra Combo him, when we do fight Gargos, he won't have that buff of increased damage anymore.
You have to land the Ultra though.
Yeah.
Okay. Despite South America's best attempts to dance the corruption away,
To fucking jiggle their booties.
unfortunately, they were not successful.
I think it's like you have to, for that day, you defeat everything, and then Omen's like the last thing you do for that turn or something.
After everyone's all tuckered out, everyone's all tired, and they had a long day at work, and then you come at 5 o'clock.
This is...
You're saying that before I punch out at 5 p.m., the Herald of Gargos is waiting at the door?
as soon as you walk in, just...
Oh, God.
We know the great truth, Gargos is the giver of life. I thought you said he was the Untaker.
Isn't that...
The Undertaker of life.
Untaking is truly giving.
If you untake, then you didn't do anything.
But if you ungive, it's not like you took.
No, if you ungive, that means you take back something you gave.
No, that means you ungiving means you just never give.
Yeah, you're right. Pat the Ungiver.
There you go.
Can love bloom on the battlefield between a ghost and an alien? Do you know the answers?
Maybe a ghost/alien.
I doubt you've ever seen it, but did you ever see Ice Cube in Ghosts of Mars, the John Carpenter movie?
Oh my god, no.
I wish you had said, oh my god, yes! But that was like
Carpenter, yeah, fuck yeah, but Ghosts of Mars, Ice Cube, really?
Yeah.
Wow, no.
That was good stuff.
Okay.
Come on, you mindless motherfuckers!
I saw it with a bunch of friends for my birthday one year. It was awful.
You mean the concept of mixing ghosts and aliens?
It doesn't work.
Idea?
It doesn't work.
Huh. Could have fooled me.
Shocking, I know.
What about spaceships in hell?
We're leaving.
But she's not from Egypt anymore.
But she's not sure if she's trustworthy.
I'll just do my mission.
Just do your mission. Just get on. You're in the habit of trusting strangers. You ignore the awful, awful woman and return to your mission.
You do the call of Earth on the woman and return to your mission.
Thunder stares at the woman for over 5 hours and then goes back to the mission.
Strikes himself with lightning just to intimidate
look at
her.
Thunder looking at that guy and somehow figuring out that it's an evil spirit.
I am not certain. There may be a trace of
This
evil
poisonous
within this
Rick.
one.
there still might be a shred of humanity left in a mimic mummy that has fury too and vampirism.
Blasphemous.
There might be a chance.
I will never be good. I still believe in you.
I am not so sure. I must consider
He
this.
might be one that goes along with
The law. Within, I feel a courageous heart. The law.
Even when he wasn't a mimic, it's like Conra, the guy that the game says not to trust in any circumstance.
Despite my best efforts.
I am bringing his spirit to the greater gods.
This,
What a sweet, innocent being.
may they never forget this noble soul.
And shadow plasma, good. There's shadow plasma, and if you mix it with the shadow particles, you get shadow. Come on, you bastard.
Omen!
Where are you at? Call. There you are.
Why you scared, Omen?
So I like how it has Gargos' theme on the stage by default. It's hard to even kind of see Omen a little bit. He bleeds into the background a smidgen.
Oh my god.
You see, now he's slowly regaining that potential damage from the poison. Shit. It's definitely an uptick in difficulty.
A little bit. And he's starting to block the shadow meter off. Fill the screen with bullshit.
That's his mantra.
There we go. Okay. All that.
Yeah, no, you got it. Oh! Oh, cool. Nice.
No.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright.
That wasn't too bad.
Not at all.
Oh, shit. You passed it to me, but...
Pop here. Yeah. Instinct.
Ah. You should have done that. Oh, no. I might have given it back to you. When he passed the controller to me, I was like, oh, shit. I wasn't prepared. Because I didn't know that was
Across the
gonna pop up.
plains of space and time, we still hear the bell ring.
Love how Combo has no problem breathing out here.
I'm the
Yeah.
Gargos has
Fuck
lost
you.
one of his powers.
Oh, he was just standing
Curses
around and he
Omen
felt
has
it.
failed him.
He punches the Omen! Or just in frustration.
He punched something
Punch
somewhere.
something, and then an entire continent explodes. Shit, man.
Like Dave Lang's asshole just gets blown up.
out.
Oh.
And not for the regular reasons that it does. So Thunder played football in college
Of course he did.
and is just an average everyday Joe.
Wait, hold on, stop. Wait,
He
hold
just
on. Wait,
fucked
wait.
girls.
Wait.
Went to college and played football.
Wait, Thunder isn't a
No.
chieftain
No.
coming from the
No.
plains.
He's not. Him and Eagle were like, yeah, bro, we fuck. It was booty call with Jake and his wingman, right?
So he's some guy. He's some Chad that poured fucking paint on his face.
The Native American version of it, and then like Eagle got really into MMA and fighting and shit. He's like, yo, fucking girls.
Yeah.
And like left.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa.
no. And then left to go do the first Killer Instinct tournament, and like then disappeared. So Thunder went, what the fuck? Then crashed his car into an Ultra Tech like facility, and was like, where's Eagle? And they're like, we don't know. And he's like, where's Eagle? Yeah, we don't know. I'll never prove where he is. I need to go on a vision quest. Goes on a vision quest and gets his animal buddy. Then paints himself up and becomes like, I need to reconnect with my ancestors and my spirits.
God. So he wasn't always like that. He was just a guy. And then he had a bad mushroom trip one day. and he saw the red coyote.
But
the coyote.
But then he became an actual cool fighter guy, and before he was just like a tough dude. That's why he's got the biker outfit, because when he crashed his car,
That's
he
what he
lost
used
it,
to be.
and then he got on his bike, and also crashed that. Dude,
Yeah, I'll take it.
that's
I'll take
fun.
it.
I think that's neat.
That's not at all what I was expecting. At all.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he was like the one last super duper traditional dude. You know?
No. But in like 2 million years
But like the way
in
he
the
talks.
future, I know. He relearned the language.
And now I go with
he
the
relearned
law.
it. He relearned it.
Cutsy yow yow.
He didn't just like.
So he's shitty at speaking it too.
No. Now he's good at it.
Oh,
but he learned
okay.
it. He fucking leveled up. Okay. Like, think of it that way. Don't think of it as a bad thing.
And when he was a Chad, was his name Ken Lobb?
Hisako's was, she's just like cool girl working in the village, and her father was a Ronin, and her father, his mother, like her grandmother, was actually a cool warrior, and he's like, oh man, I gotta teach my little girl to be a warrior, because female warriors fucking rule, because in this society, they're like, we look down upon that, you know?
Yeah.
Ancient Japan and everything. So he's like, I gotta teach her to be really cool. And he teaches her really cool, and here's how to fight and stuff. And Hisako is fucking just cutting the weeds outside the village, and some fucking scrub comes hollering at her out his friend's car, and he goes, yo, what you doing there, girl?
What?
And she fucking kicks his ass. Like, I'm not gonna marry a loser like you. And he's like, nah, marry me though. Throws him in the mud, and he runs off crying. Then that guy comes back with his troops, and they're the ones that massacre the village. So very Spider-Man-ish, where she looked at the guy that was... She's like, oh, the guy I fucking rejected.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And her real name is Chihiro.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they call her Sako, because Eternal Child and all that. Summon your lame little lightning. I shoot lasers. That's not lame. Like your lightning.
By the way, I know the truth. Do you?
I will crash my car into you.
My car goes with the law.
I always stop at red lights.
You arrive at a hellscape. You hear screaming and small arms firing as you approach the portal site.
You're in
Scattered
Michigan.
explosions and missile flashes break through the haze of the dust and the smoke covering the ground.
Attempt an incantation. Oh, that's neat. It's
character
like,
specific.
It's like Combo wouldn't make an
Yeah.
incantation, but Hisako would. Arya is scared of the spell
Oh, she fled.
and leaves
Nice.
because the robot hates spells.
Yeah.
So we have one less mimic to fight. Cool.
Cool. Okay.
So now it's a 3-on-2, I assume.
Evolve or die. Make your choice.
Oh, no, a spell. Combo or
Now, I
like...
assume it's what we saw, where it's like, you cheated, you fucked up, now you gotta get back your glory. I'm pretty sure Omega Sparks told the tale in his great ballad that is the Combo theme song.
well, like he
Back
has
to
like
Rise.
he has like a full name. It's like
I'm back for my glory, yeah, right?
TJ Garrett. His name is
Okay.
And like Combo is his show name. Yeah.
I would assume that some guys talked shit, but he was more prepared. His straights, his jabs, his uppercuts leave you stunned when you hits your gut.
Up your gut. Yeah. No.
You know?
It's actually it's like a redemption story of like I'm the best. I'm kind of a hoodlum, and then I'll learn the sweet science.
Yeah.
And then I'll become really good. Oh, I'm a little too vicious in the ring. Oh, I'm kind of dirty in the ring. Oh, fuck, I got kicked out of the minor leagues. Let me clean up my act and let's really, really do it for sure.
Okay.
So he really, really does it, becomes complacent, spends all his money, loses.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, wife leaves him. He had a wife.
Yeah.
So Rocky 4,
Yeah, okay.
right, after Rocky 4 is done. And then we're leading to Rocky 5. So that happens, and he's just like, oh, fuck, I'll never get another chance. And then Ultra Tech's like, we can give you a big chance.
Right.
Oh, well, I don't have any money. I can't pay for these crazy cybernetics you want to outfit me with. Don't my manager stole all my money. You know, the boxing stuff.
All that shit, yeah. Okay.
So Ultra Tech goes, well, you're a really prime physical specimen, so I'm sure this will work out. But we'll just pay it for you, but you got to work for us forever at that point.
Okay.
Like, you owe us. Okay. Gets the cybernetics, and cybernetics don't look like anything, right? It's not like cyber arms or whatever. Is the champ for like 5 years. and everyone's calling him the Ultratech lapdog and stuff, and he's like sponsored by Ultratech and shit, and he's like, oh god, and then it's like Ultratech says something to him, and he's just like, no, I don't want this anymore, whatever. Has the cybernetics ripped out, and then he finds out that Ultratech had set him up all along. His manager worked for them, and they purposely stole all his money. And they said, like, we're going to reveal to the world that you use cybernetics and shit. And he's like, nah, man. Nah, fuck that. And he's like, I'm just going to take you on. And joins up with Orchid. And Orchid's like, we hate Ultratech over here.
Yeah, okay.
We're huge Ultratech haters. And he's like, that's crazy. So am I.
Right. they did actually mention that last part in the his in-game story, because you get that from his ending and his story mode.
That he joins up with Orchid and does some stuff.
Right. And then but then there was also the whole like the booked fight with Fulgor.
That's what made him go, no, fuck this. They said lose the fight.
Sell the fight. And then you'll make a ton of money, but we'll push our new robots as they're strong enough to beat up Mike Tyson.
And then he destroys the Fulgor.
Exactly.
And they're like, oh.
Like, what? It's like, what military contract needs to be based on fighting, like, George St. Pierre? Yeah. And then, like, all right, but you have to beat him, and then if we beat him, that means our robots are good
to other countries,
deploy.
I bet you want a robot now that it beats some random man.
Right? Look, you send in your fucking Roger Rogers to, to fight.
We're not sending Fulgors against people. We're sending them against tanks and
with
shit.
With guns and weapons and bullets. It has nothing to do with it,
Nah, we're going to be sending our Fulgors against huge armies of black men.
So dumb.
The locals are relieved the fighting is over, but their home is in ruins. You only have time to do one thing before returning to base. Okay, Thunder wants to tend to the wounded, but then generally the team either wants to just poke around.
There might be some cool shit over there.
Give the locals materials to rebuild, and to do this, you will give them 4 scraps of nanotechs. Oh, fuck!
She interrupted your shit.
Uh-oh.
You probably needed a healing item. Oh! Big gambles. Finish it big. Don't get broke. Good shit. Do it again.
I know, right?
Do it again. Don't get broke.
I could have done it. Fucking choked.
Dude, that was the one and done. That was all it had. You had one shot. You have a scroll of resurrection, and you can make Hisako a real human girl again. It's like, no.
You're still a dead ghost.
We want you to be a freaky-ass dead chick. Like, make no mistakes about it. Like, but you have the ability. Hisako. Yeah, it's just like you've had this tech sitting here the whole time to undo my entire plot's problem.
No, you deserve this.
You only get half a Phoenix down. Just when TJ thought he'd run out of butts to kick, some immortal swordman who can't keep his shirt on shows up. TJ is about to show Tusk how it's done in the 21st century.
Never mind, maybe you should be hiding.
I take it back.
So there's that buff.
On your way to your mission in the Caribbean, a local woman No! Enough! Fucking enough! Mission. Why is a local woman always approaching with a map?
You kill the woman for wasting your time. Oh, and the other neat thing about Glacius' race is that they all have different elemental shells depending on where they land. So he landed in the Arctic and goes, shit. So it's exactly like Beast Wars, except not with animals, with the environment.
Yeah, the elements.
I'm going to make a hardened shell that's kind of ice and snow.
Okay.
But if he landed in sand, he would have been like a sand creature.
That's cool.
Then why is your name Glacius? That already infers that you should always be icy and glacial. Now shut up.
Yeah, so whatchamacallit? Riptor?
Riptor. I talked about this on the podcast, but his expanded story is a press release. Her expanded story, thank you.
Yeah.
Is a press release that Ultratech executives are redacting things, saying, no, this doesn't read well. Don't talk about his shit. It's her shit. It's gross, and take the picture out.
What I didn't understand was what are they trying to like? What's the purpose?
It's
of
also
owning a Riptor?
paramilitary.
But like, what's the purpose of? Why would a family want to own a Riptor?
You can if you want the money. You can if you really want it. If a kid, I want a dinosaur, Dad, Ultratech will sell it to you.
Okay, like a pet.
Yes.
Was what they were trying to go
Yeah.
for. Okay.
But, like, why?
And we call it a Riptor. That's the safest.
Well, they also say that Riptor is our name, but we want to call it the Stalker Unit. I don't even know why you'd, like, let the kid have it. Yeah.
Families really want
Do you want
either
a
of
Stalker
those.
Unit, little Timmy? Yes. Why would you ask that, Mom?
Like if there was like an iBoat that was actually programmed with wolf hunting, like capabilities, it had claws and anyway, it's fine.
Don't worry about that.
Like Ultratech as a giant, too big for life corporation.
Too big for this Earth.
Like it just like we again fingers in every pie, behind every conspiracy, infinite money, infinite budget. Like I can see that as a really good device to like write a lot of your story based around.
Yes,
It's some of these things are fucking ridiculous, man. There you go. Now do the two mediums.
No, again.
You fail if you don't land this last hit. Oh, you didn't wait for it.
I just did the ender. I don't want to. Oh shit! We keep forgetting. Now, one of the things I know about Wooly, in his old apartment, I walked into his room and I saw a bunch of stacks of comics. And I was like, I see you have the Killer Instinct comic here, my friend. And you're like, I do. And that's all that was really said.
Yeah. Some slithering little dino's been trailing TJ Campbell for the past few days. TJ don't know what Ultratech's up to this time, but he ain't about to start caring.
You do care.
It's literally all you care.
It's your life.
There's nothing else going on.
Missions.
Your family has left you.
That's
your
like
title
if we
is
took
gone.
Orchid, whose fucking victory is one step closer to fuck, and she goes, all Orchid doesn't even give no shit. Like, it'd be funny if it would be awesome if you, whenever you set, if you have TJ in a match, and you select the music, because you can select the music for every stage you want. But if you select TJ and select his music, and he's against someone, they should have made different lyrics for each person who was fighting.
That would be
so
good.
this one's all about like, yo man, that's Jurassic Park shit, back to Rise. Or whatever.
Send them back to the prehistoric.
Yo, fuck this grudge bullshit.
Get Omega Sparks to just like do every possible version.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like got a rap about like Arya and like fucking Aganos. He's like, nothing rhymes with Aganos, sir. Huge waste of Omega Sparks talent.
Like, just pay him for all these songs. Rap about these robots, man. Do it.
Yeah.
Start rapping about this graphic design student that's got a dragon. Ow.
Oh.
Shit. Do it. It's getting more complicated. All right. Orchid, she's got a fire cat, and her dad is the leader of a society.
Bunch.
And
You know him well.
her brother.
He's finally back.
He's looking at his notes on paper.
Is it Jacob?
Like all the papers are falling out.
Yo, he's Jacob, but she can't say that word.
Omega's putting his glasses on.
You can't say that word, so he's got to travel all around the world. It's literally the Fighterpedia video where we're trying to play the
game,
arcade
but it's
stick,
too much. Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's Omega Sparks getting all these notes, and he just starts sweating the blood of Gargos very hard. It'd be funny if you put all this shit on and all three characters, and when you go to the mission status, it says you have a 3,000% chance. Like,
Omen's just sweating.
I am the herald of... Flies out.
An Omen has appeared. He guards a portal that...
Omen has appeared. Omen looks at your team. Omen has left.
Omen wants none of that shit.
So, like, someone could see that, like, if you're fighting one of these guys and he has one buff, it's not that bad. But remember, if you don't beat Omens, you fight Gargos with all 5 buffs on.
There you go.
Nice.
This riff is kind of weird, but
The reason why it's a little weird is because it's Gargos' music here, which is all oh shit. When we're in all those menus with all the packs and shit, and we're playing Killer Instinct, you know what it reminds me of?
Hearthstone.
Reminds me of the Killer Instinct card game.
Oh, stop it.
That was an actual thing.
Okay,
if you recall.
I saw you like look at like your time or whatever.
Yeah.
It's about that time. We're enough minutes in that I can drop the KI card game,
which I
just
did
in case.
get a few packs of back in the day, having no idea back then and still having no idea today how
because
card games
Wooly wasn't
work.
around to convince you to not buy cards.
You should always be there. But KI card, it was like, Street Fighter had an old card game
Africa's
back
at
then.
maximum corruption.
A lot of
folders on
Origins.
these mimics. A lot of hidden.
very little folders in these gym mats.
There's very little meat in these gym mats.
Asia has reached 50%
corruption.
veins of Gargos, so another buff Gargos would have gotten is draining your instinct constantly.
Jesus.
Intruder detected, initiating elimination protocol.
Boop bop beep beep.
Initiating auto blow sequence. Plug into wall.
The fucking chest cannon opens up.
It starts shaking violently.
Oh, no.
Now I will walk away with the law.
Very quickly.
This reminds me of my college days on my many booty calls.
Frost Knight.
Every night. So I'm gonna see this next combo. It's gonna be like ridiculous damage then. Fuck. That was a trade, and that's like if you hit him with a fierce special move. Like that's like a LARPer that works at Ultra Tech and goes, oh, he should have like medieval things. And then Arya's like, that is stupid. You're fired and your family has been killed. And he's like, oh, all right.
See, that's why Psychic Breakers rule. It's just like, no, you didn't hit me. No, you didn't hit me.
You thought you did. Unfortunately, you didn't. Fulgur's like, oh, gotta wait.
Any minute now. It's okay. Look at the fucking reactor in the background.
Yeah, he loves it. It kind of explodes at some point. Or it
No,
already
it's
did,
always
already
about
did.
to explode, but then
There
it
you go,
doesn't.
good. Tank chest.
Oh,
Insane on the chest combo.
look, it's never blowing up.
It's just always close. It's bubbling to the surface. The tension is extreme. Status injured. Here's a dossier on being injured.
And before it blows up, it hands you a folder that it has about you being hurt. Thought you might want to know.
You might want to know. I don't know. Some information. Keep it. What you do with it is your business.
Sleep on it. Sleep on it.
A mimic in the guise of Arya has been let loose on the North Andes.
Yeah.
I love how it's like, let loose the mimic Arya on the strategic place of the North Andes. Mimic, let me know a
Play
place for you, and I will crush you, Earth scum.
You're little. Oh, okay.
She's a mimic.
All right. You're right.
Shut up. She can say what she wants.
Okay.
She knows what she wants and she says it.
Oh,
Well-
wow, your potential damage is going down. Just do your heavy combos on her, like hard. Because as soon as you get cashed out right now, it's going to be bad. No, do your big heavies and end heavy. Oof.
Is that just like Arya's throw?
Your armor is pretty much saving you. Yeah, fuck it. Oh!
That was so weird.
Because it had one hit of health left. Okay, there. Ultra. I
Didn't.
was gonna say, or counter. Ultra.
Oh, damn, I did it, but it was a bit too late. Whatever. Yeah, I don't need
No,
to
it's
ultra
fine,
her.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird fight.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, again, you're looking at all the shit stacked on her, like, I'm gonna throw a punch and see what happens.
Yeah.
Plus 30. No, hold on.
Why do you bring Cortana
I'm
out?
not talking to Cortana. Shut
Stop
up.
listening.
Leave us alone.
Go.
Go away. Yeah.
So, Wooly, you can see in the KI card game, you can get Ultra Tech marketing cards.
Oh my god, that art. What the fuck am I looking at?
It's like early reboot. And then you get like, Riptor Rage special move cards.
Yeah, okay.
That type of stuff.
What about his fatality where like he eats you and then
And farts?
his guts full and he farts? You never thought you'd play a game with a farting dinosaur?
I never thought I'd play a game where there's actual nudalities where Orchid rips off her top.
And it's too much.
And it's too much. Oh yeah, okay. We get it, Thunder.
Called that, yes. You said that on the last two. He's got dad jokes and he's got nothing else. Yeah.
That combo was terrible. It almost killed him. Lock low. Omen's like, come on. Yeah. Like, it even says Psychic Breaker out loud, so whoever you're fighting knows you're cheating.
Shit.
Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe we don't even have to do it.
No one said I did.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 3 Omens down. So, honestly, we could maybe defeat one more and then just bring Gargos out.
Just put our balls on his chin.
Okay, he's a Balchinian.
Yeah, because he only gets 1 buff then.
And
we have 3 dudes with 14 buffs going.
And otherwise he's normal Gargos.
Yeah, otherwise he's just Gar.
Okay.
Success! You defeated him, young ghost from the Orient!
God, Horror of the Orient.
Yeah, why didn't that game get greenlit? Oh no, fuck this fucking monk!
Nothing.
Offer nothing. How about I offer a double deuce?
Right?
Oh, wait, it got more corrupted!
Asshole. Offer him a fart as you walk away.
Give him a double deuce fart.
You encounter a hardy group of rebels.
Stationed near your mission site.
String of recent victories gave them a lot of shit.
They offered a trade.
Give him 15. We don't trust.
We don't trust these rebels. He's always using spirit materials to heal their wounded. So he shoved a shitload of lost spirit essence up this one injured guy's ass, and then rubbed salve that was made out of gained nanotech cluster.
It worked
He's okay.
out.
You didn't think it would be, but it's fine, actually.
No, it's like as you beat more and more mimics, they should realize that their approach isn't working, right? And they're just eventually just like, hey man, look, have you tried the Lord Gargos? Like, I'm just saying,
he has some interesting ideas.
you might want to think about it. Here, I have a pamphlet.
Yeah.
We've printed it out. Take a flip through. See what Shadow Lord power.
Come to a meeting.
Right.
There's lemonade.
I'm not saying you have to. Like, you gotta knock on your door, and Sako opens the door. TJ's like, have you heard about the word of Gargos? Now, I know that you have no time in your day-to-day busy life, but
Sako.
Gargos has time for you.
All the time. Unlike those other false gods, Gargos is one that never stops giving back and is totally real.
And Sako tries to shut the door. TJ puts his foot in the door.
Oh,
wait,
ma'am.
No.
You seem confused.
Your salvation is important to me.
Have you realized how much easier it would be to do the laundry or feed your children if you had an excessive surplus of shadow energy brought to you by our Lord Gargos?
Go like the mimics.
I like how you already went with Hisako's in a house.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's it. Across the street at the Poke-Stop, the mimics are hanging out. Like, oh, hey, hello, children. We see you're capturing the Pokemon. But the ultimate Pokemon
is
Gargos.
And instead of you catching him, he will catch you with his love.
Because his love is legendary. Not unlike a Zapdos.
Yeah, they say it slightly wrong.
You too should believe. You shut the door on TJ's face, and you turn around and he's at your back door like, I ain't done yet.
I was like, she shuts the door on him, and then she's about to shut it, and he's about to open it again. It's like, door breaker, and then she just like does it again. Counter door breaker.
You're trying to turn the lock, and you're like, 1, 2, 3. A single tear begins to form in the corner of his eye as he turns to walk away. That's fucking great.
Yeah. Now we got the real Omen, the American Omen.
Right. He's coming out. He's got a trucker hat.
Okay, shadow meter drain. So
Sipping on a Slurpee. Oh, wait, hold on a minute, though.
wait a minute. Yeah, Thunder, who loves like going into Ultra Tech experiments.
So, wait. Ultratech is not the real bad guy here.
No,
Gargos is.
No, yeah, it's an alliance.
So this might actually be beneficial.
It might be beneficial. You've been poisoned. I said that right before it happened!
Yeah, okay. Fine. I'll take it.
Gargos will flay your soul for an eternity. That's rough.
Like, at least the line is not like, I will defeat the fake Thunder, and it's like, your name is Mimic Thunder.
Do you know who you are? No. I am confused about this war.
I feel an intense need to walk with law. But I cannot.
all these Ultratech employees are running around this. Where are all these fucking birds coming from? Get them out of the reactor! If one single one flies in the reactor, we're all dead.
All you have to do is get in their Thunder and just do a bunch of dashes.
Yeah, maybe.
Now that the Thunder that I thought was a cool, like, ancient warrior has known the trials of homework and studying for finals.
I don't know. I think it makes
something about the mysteriousness.
It makes him more relatable.
Is that what we need in the demo?
Yeah.
A more relatable Thunder?
Yes. And people find they can't identify with Thunder.
A Thunder who's had to pay for his internet bill? That's the kind of Thunder that I need? Really?
My Wi-Fi password goes along with the law.
As the fight ends, you feel a sudden jolt of adrenaline rushing to your body all at once.
Oh, Spaghetti-O!
Shouldn't have drank that for local. Hey, Dad, do you have anything to say about this enemy? Or... Okay.
To be fair, he's always the team captain, so he always gets first crack.
Why would you need more than one? Ah, you remind me of an ancient Japanese bald bat. There you go.
Lore, Thunder's car.
Because when you said car, like before, I'm like, TJ has a car. We've seen it.
He's in it and he goes, yeah, I'm the champ.
Or you get knocked onto it when you get knocked off the roof.
Right. Now, Thunder, the Thundermobile.
What does he drive?
A Thunderbird. It's gotta be.
Of course he does.
It doesn't say that in the game, but I mean, like, come on.
God damn it.
He loves cars and trucks and off-roading and monster trucks.
Alright, so now can we just fuck the world?
Yeah.
Just pull it, just go pock.
Fuck the world.
Just go pock on everybody.
Oh, he'll Thunder, but yeah. I know, I want Thunder's car to be the Thundermobile.
Okay, so now...
Thunder's got girls, and he's like, come to the parking lot. They're like, is that your car? And they point to a car, and he goes, yes. And it goes, and it's the pussy wagon from, like, Kill Bill.
No. No, Thunder. Oh! He's like, but sir, we need food to help the... Nah! Fuck everybody.
No, give me some of them relics.
Joe, see you using some shit over there. No, that's not for you.
I like how they're all in their Killer Instinct base.
Yeah, they're hiding in the corner, and TJ's trying to see.
Yeah, look over.
Thunder's blocking him.
Thunder's shoulders.
He's blocking him. He's like,
why are you giving Asako those green spider bots?
There's nothing.
TJ get nothing. I'll get a lick of the candy.
Not enough spiders for you.
You already ate 5 wolf hearts earlier today.
We've talked about this.
You have weakened the Shadow Lord.
No!
Now seize this opportunity and destroy him.
It's like he woken up from his nap. He was sleeping.
What?
Caught you sleeping.
Where'd my buffs go?
So we finally meet. My Wayakin fills my heart with strength.
Which is like Animal Buddy.
Yeah. Summon your lightning bolts, warrior, and I will choose them. Douse them with a thought. Excuse me.
I love how they both had the same kind of voice, but like Gargos is slightly goofier.
Evil eye! act.
Yeah, it's just the evil act.
You must still survive.
Oh, you big. You a big boy.
Yeah, the screen zoomed out for him. I forgot they did it for Gargos. It's just that Thunder's like almost this tall. He almost goes auras. There they are.
Oh, he got me.
It really wasn't that. Not insignificant damage, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, fucking sick. Cash it out. There you go. Yeah, you're gonna be in no problem.
Fuck your shit, son. I read your mind, God. Oh, Stone Skin.
Stone
though.
Skins is always rough. Ah. Oh shit! He brought out both at the same time.
I know.
Do that? I don't think in a normal game you can bring out both at the same time unless you use all the
Oh
shadow.
my god.
All right. It's
Get
still
off
not
me
that
for
bad.
a minute.
Yeah, the minion. I thought that minion was dead. He's still there. Oh, cool. It didn't connect, but it looked cool. And the minions are gone, so. Yeah, there you go. Now, it again didn't say Ultra, but. Nope, got Ultra.
Got Ultra, okay.
Resurrection!
Yeah.
Got all his health back.
Okay.
So that's what
At least
happens.
one round.
It didn't fucking say though, did it? Oh!
Yeah, it didn't.
But you still have like a whole health bar too, so
Okay.
now you know. It like I can't believe it was an actual resurrection.
Yeah.
It was a cool
With the stone
animation
skin
too.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't like Gargos that much in KI2. Like I thought he was alright, but he's maybe a bit like more generic than Idol. At least Idol was weird. But like in this new KI, like they did a good job making him like an actual cool threat. There you go.
If I interrupt it, it's not. Oh, I can't anyway.
Yeah, you don't have instinct.
By what force?
You get Killer Instinct Classic.
The gods are pleased.
They talk about in the expanded stories. They talk about elder gods.
Okay.
Like celestial beings, even bigger than this. I was like, wow! I never thought Killer Instinct would get. Ooh, you got Thunder concept art. Or for me.
So Hisako and TJ just sitting there on the astral
Yep,
plane,
picking their noses.
bunching on spiders. No mercy for Gargos!
Jesus.
Oh, knock
You have
off!
defeated the Shadow Lord.
Oh.
Gargos' body cannot contain the life forces that he stole from the other Shadow Lords.
Shadow Lord Eye.
They fly from him, seeking new bodies to inhabit. Embrace the
Yeah!
Shadow Energy, for you have earned it.
Heroes!
Embrace the shadow energy. You have earned it.
His floating Tetris block is now yours.
The fight continues. You have bested Gargos to save the world. You are now Shadow Lord. The fight continues. Collect Guardians, unlock Storycon, and stay tuned for updates. But we killed you, sir.
Planet is now purple and burning, and everyone is dead. You win!
That's cool art on
But,
the side
yeah.
of these things. We got an odorous wolf heart exclusive.
What I always wanted!
Exclusive wolf hearts.
But what do we do about Africa and North America?
No, fuck no. Well,
we
killed them.
win!
A cool mode, but
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they could have just. That's the main single player mode of Season 3.
I mean,
And I kind of feel that they could have just done the same type of arcade mode, and this should have been its own different thing way later on.
yeah,
You
not
know?
everyone wants that kind of thing. But I will say this: we always talk about and think we always talk fondly about World Tour and Alpha 3.
That was a fucking world. That was literally a world tour.
That was World Tour and then some.
Yeah, and
So
then
no one can pretend that we haven't seen the likes of it since.
Yeah, it's true,
Because
it's
this is the other type of thing. You can go the Mortal Kombat route where you go heavily cinematic, or you can go this route, which is just like
which is heavily choose your own adventure.
XCOM menus.
Yeah, exactly.
And both are pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's going to be any interesting things and updates and stuff. And But you know,
See what kind of new creature, what kind of new guardians they give us.
Yeah, like it's gonna.
How much CP does that one have?
It's gonna change, I guess. But like, you know, I don't like the part that it's random about getting lore of the character you like.
Yeah.
That I'd like to be like you defeat the main game with that character on your cat, like as Thunder. You should have gotten all the Thunder lore. You know.
At the very least, you can go get those green skins full of corruption. Corruption.
Fight on.
All right, man. Fuck it.
We're back.
Fuck it. We just need to know.
Just need to know. We put on challenging difficulty, and let's just see
what happens
if we just say "fuck it" to the world. All of the warriors of
balls
the body.
of Gargos. The frenulum of
the
Gargos.
Taint of Gargos.
Yeah. The sphincter.
Don't want to know what type of shadow energy comes out of there. There's a knife one. Something about parries. Gargos can parry.
Gargos knows where your mom's house is. It's getting rough out there, y'all. We held out.
We totally won.
The goose is loose.
All right, here we go.
There's our motley crew.
It's happening.
Impossible difficulty.
Has taken
Back all of his powers from all of the omens.
Oh!
Like she's like, no, son.
No. Why'd you do this, though?
We could have done so much better.
Why'd
you
you do this? Shadow Lord, wings of Gargos.
I was Art of Gargos, Spirit of Gargos.
Gargos.
Don't even know what's
Gargos of Gargos. Oh my god.
Oh, your banjo fucking suit will help you.
Bare necessities.
I'm sure.
Even these guys are like too much for us.
No, they're buffed. So, Wooly's just feeling out the fight right now.
Yeah, just getting the swing of things, you know? Okay, yep, no.
Now, it may seem like Wooly hasn't hit him yet, but that's because that's what Wooly wants.
It's okay. No, it's what we... Hey!
Yeah.
We got that.
Now, he is slowly regaining that health back. Oh, there you go. Oh!
All right.
Now, you have Psychic Breakers.
But I can't get there.
So Max has not yet done a boss rage of this Gargos. Not on godlike difficulty, certainly. I mean, he's doing an LP of Shadow Lords as well, but... That's super... That helps out immensely. Okay, that was a nice... That was a nice attempt, Wooly.
Yeah.
But as you know...
Literally got some good hits in.
I am super good mega times at fucking Saberwolf play.
Now I have the Sphincter of Gargos.
I have a pickled rodent brain. I'm sure that'll help.
Okay.
A lot of potential damage there.
Well, let's build it up a little bit. Just a little bit. And you got the game.
I didn't need a psychic breaker.
Yeah, you read that. There you go. All right.
All right, just feeling him out.
He's now back to 100% health.
Oh!
Cash out, though. The blocks. The blocks. Good armor. Armor.
Oh!
Damage. It's real damage.
This is real damage we're making. Oh, fuck.
It ain't dollar store damage. Is that a,
That's
a
it.
cash
Yeah,
out?
that's-
Okay. Maybe I should just do that. You think he'd be okay if I did that?
If I kneel right away, like, if I suck your dick, will you not kill me?
Okay, it's been like...
And you don't seem to have one, but I'm sure I can find it.
Just give me a chance to find it.
I can work with whatever.
Okay, well...
You did the breaker, but you didn't move.
Nope.
He just stood there. I think he like parried the breaker or something. I don't know. It was weird. Kill the minions.
It's the best if I can kill the minions,
I won.
we in there.
It's really good that you tried, Gargos.
But look at that.
It's like when T-Swag couldn't beat us.
Yep. Killed the minions. Killed them fucking dead. You got nothing.
Like every time he failed to beat us on that one stream. It was pretty sad. Just throws you. Nothing happened! There was a psychic breaker, but you're on the ground! What's going on?
Oh, no, the minions. Oh. Oh, he couldn't.
Well, I feel we won.
I think we got the moral victory there.
The high ground. We weren't invading your house.
11% off. Hey, no.
It was perfect.
We did 11% damage, and we killed 2 minions. I say that's a good
That's
day's
a win.
work.
You
That's a good
didn't
day's
win,
work.
Gargos. Dead. It says dead twice. I don't know, mission failed. I think we did good.
We still got the wolf heart we got for beating the game.
That's
What?
all that matters.
What?